So I got into Chapter 8, Drowned District, the last time. That had me fighting gauntlets from the beginning of the chapter all the way to the end. When we finished that, we entered Chapter 9, Realm of the Silent Dead. And that's exactly where me and Yakumo are right now. I'm about to begin at any second. But this chapter is going to be pretty freaking long. So get ready for it. It's going to be filled with a lot of battles, gauntlets, boss fight, all that stuff. Now I just found myself a chest simply by turning around. Got myself an Incense of Rebirth, which is pretty good to have, since I don't really have a lot of those. Now I'm going to be continuing down this way. Just trying to see if there's anything around here. Seeing another chest just laying right here in the middle of this place. I don't know what this thing is called. Right, it's the Realm of the Silent Dead. Got another life elixir. Also a few more chests laying right here. Well, that's not a chest. This leads down somewhere. I don't know where that leads to, but I'm kind of interested since it may just have a chest waiting for me down there too. So I'm about to be dropping down real quick. That's where I need to go. I'm not going to be going there just yet. Exactly. There's a chest down here. Alright. Yukumo's blood mark is showing that there's enemies nearby, so we have to fight them. Using the brand new staff that we just got. Just putting in some work. Just took that guy's head off. Doing a quick combo on that guy. Got hit by the other enemies since you're not really safe at any point in this game. There it is. Unlocked new weapon skill. I'm going to be opening this chest and getting a divine life elixir. There seems to be another enemy around here. I don't see him. I'm gonna be heading up. Just had to double check. Alright, they're actually over here. Well, I kind of dropped down. I gotta get back up. Guess I have to run across the wall or something. Just going to be doing that right now. Got him with the Zuna drop. Going in for a quick combo. Parried that attack. Just didn't capitalize once I did it. But it's all good. Going into another air combo. Just finished that off. Got a whole bunch of ninja coin now. Need to find myself a shrine. Instead of a shrine, I did find myself a chest. Gonna be opening that up. Getting another life elixir, which is saving me some ninja coin. That's what I usually buy at Umi's anyways. Trying to see if that gives me blood orbs. Didn't really do anything at all. Trying to see what's around here. It's all dark and gloomy. Can't really see anything. No secret paths of any kind. Dropping down here. Immediately assassinating this dog. This is going to be a gauntlet. Gonna have to take out the rest of these dogs. Just starting on that one. Tagging him up a little bit. Smashed him in half. That was kind of savage. Alright, got that dog too. trying to actually use the Tozen's new moves. I'm not really incorporating them too well right now. Maybe I have to wait for a different type of enemy. Since these dogs, you can't really do Zuna drops on them or whatever. Well, I got that dog. Just switching up weapons every here and there. Just to mix things up. Not going to be opening those chests just yet since I have all these dogs trying to kill me. That dog didn't die from that attack either. The enemies are starting to get a bit more durable every single chapter. Have enough for a bloodlust, so I'm activating that. Did another air combo. Just trying to move so these dogs don't take the rest of my life bar. Once they circle you and start attacking you from every single side, well, you're not going to be living too long after that one. Had to use a divine life elixir.
Die already.
Finish that combo off. Well, that dog's still alive? I thought it was gone. Alright, had to confirm that one. I'm not even sure how the staff just cut that thing in half anyways. It's not like that thing has a blade or whatever. Unlike the Tozen right here. Well, that dog went off the cliff. Now all these demons showed up. I don't know where they came from, but they're here. Now I have to deal with them. Alright. Had to use another divine life elixir. Almost got all my life taken right there with one attack. Charge an ultimate technique. Using this opportunity to heal. Basically, all the life elixirs I found on the way here are almost gone. Getting spat at right now with some Earl. Not even sure what that zombie ate, but it took me out though. So I have to do this one more time, starting off with these dogs. Going to be making this a little quicker this time. I'm not going to be taking as long to take these things out. Well, hopefully. Going straight into the staff and going to be staying here for a little bit since I find this to be the best weapon for group fights like this. Liking the hammer too. Does a ton of damage. Took out that dog. Getting him. Back to the double katanas. AKA the Taka Minakata. Totally mispronounced that, kind of. Alright, well, was kind of surprised there. Had to finish that attack. Didn't see another dog coming from behind. Yukumo got hit. Had to pay for that. Trying to collect some of these blood orbs. I'm still not sure why these things aren't being absorbed a little bit more quickly. I don't know what that move's called, but it's kind of cool. You basically just slam that enemy down to the ground while spinning. Either way, back to the horde. Had parried that attack. Dog bounced back after that since it already knew that it was going to be killed off if it stayed there too long. Going to be activating another bloodlust pretty soon. Alright, just did it. Getting him with the Utozen. I mean, the longer I use this thing, the better it gets. Still not great with group fights or anything. It's very situational in my mind. I mean, it's not going to be used all the time, even on bosses. At least not for me. I find other weapons better for bosses. Well, we're back to the demons again. Took a little bit, but I'm not planning on dying this time. As you can see, I got hella life elixirs. Going right into savage mode. Tozen's proving its worth. Really have to take care of these zombies that keep hurling on me. I mean, it's kind of nasty. Who wants green Earl on it the entire time? Well, I'm ready to set off another bloodlust. There it is, and I'm cutting off his. And Azuna dropping him because I'm addicted to it. Alright, just gonna keep on going. This combo, and that seems to be it. Glad I have the guillotine throwback. Let's open this chest. Got a life elixir. Definitely need that one. Got 2 of each. This would give me my 3rd divine life elixir. Don't even have to buy that at Umi's no more. Also have to turn in these missions too. Have a couple of them. I think I didn't turn them in the last time. Well, I did, then I forgot after I died. So there they go. Looking around, don't see anything else besides those 2 chests. Just gotta make sure. Alright, well, let's go through this door. This brings us out here, which we can't use our new surfboard, I guess you would call it. Alright, on to a battle. More of these barnacle zombies here. Gotta take them out somehow. It's getting drastic. Guillotine throwing that one onto another zombie. Taking care of this guy. And this guy as well. I think that's about it. Nothing here but weird little arms sticking out from the ground. Trying to open this chest. Got a rejuvenation elixir. This one gives me a life elixir. Have 3 of each now. Have 1 final chest here. Got a Kongao iron, bro. Not going to be healing just yet. I want to see what's down here. Alright, another batch of enemies. Currently working on that one with the staff, took it out. Just hoping I have enough blood orbs around so I can power this freaking staff, but looks like I ran out of meter. Alright, got more meter. Now I gotta finish this last dog off. Accidentally went into the water, which took out Yakumo. Let's see what weapon skill I can unlock this time. Gonna be looking at staff aka Magatsuhi. And I just unlocked Banishing Crusher. Thinking about Banishing Breaker basically does the same thing. Sunset Crusher seems to be pretty nice to me, so I'm going to be unlocking that. Still have 18,999 points. Not sure what else to unlock. Thinking about light-footed strikes. Might just save the points though. Wait till next time. But I guess I'll just go for Aftershock Dance this time though. Opening up this chest gives me a Divine Life Elixir. Have another one over here. A Rejuvenation Elixir. Definitely need that one. I'm seeing that we have to go there, but I'm more interested in what's in this direction. I have a chest hiding here. Almost got taken out by the first attack. Don't really have a lot of space to fight here neither. Especially if I fall into the water. I had just parried that attack. Pretty low on life right now. Don't want to start this over again. Charging an ultimate technique. Hit both of them with it. Well, I thought I did. There's one more demon that was on side. Chuck that one into the water. I think that did it in. Let's open this chest. Incense of Rebirth. Got two of them now. I think I want to keep going this way. Have something over here. I'm thinking. Is there a chest here? Well, there's red orbs. And there's a tunnel.
Found you.
Alright. Guess we spotted that shark. Seori's still inside of it. Getting digested. We gotta stop that. Now we gotta fight these demons out of nowhere. This one's gigantic. It's like a giant merman. Out of regular life elixirs. Need to use the Divine Life Elixir. This thing almost got me. Basically got a little bit of partial damage. Got that zombie with the Zimmer Drop. This one with the ultimate technique. I'm trying to get the big demon with the ultimate technique, but it's not really working out right now. I had to use another Divine Life Elixir. Finally got this thing with the ultimate technique. Now I get to work on this one last zombie. Which didn't really last too long. Alright, well. Guess I can go through here. But before I do, just checking. Alright, I'm free to go. Looks like a place where I can bird flip. Hold on for a second though. I want to run all the way back down here and see if I missed something. Seeing a light, which reveals a chest. Divine Life Elixir. Saves me some ninja coins, like I'm saying. You don't know how much I spent on Divine Life Elixirs. I can't even quantify it right now. Alright, let's bird flip. Seeing even more chests. Another divine life elixir, which is kind of wasted since I have all three. A regular life elixir. Perfect. Using this. We're landing over here. Almost thought I fell off. Glad I didn't. Now all of a sudden we have to fight a whole bunch of dogs and sharks. This is kind of different. There's a chest right here too. Trying to finish this thing off. This thing just hit me with an attack. This forces me to use one of those life elixirs. Just to be given another one. It's almost an equal exchange. Some sort of portals here. Breaking right through it.
Finally regained connection. Where the hell did you go? And what was that portal thing the Fiend created?
A gate to the underworld, I presume. A world completely different from our own. Home to the Fiends.
Hold on a second.
Alright, so that's where we were.
Part of the plan.
No other way. That's where it took Seori. I'll deal with these fiends and find another portal to the other side.
As they were saying, we're back in the real world. Along with these barnacle zombies that seem to have followed us back here. It's going to be another gauntlet. Item, close space. But the good thing is that there's a lot of walls here, so I can utilize them if I need to. Which I don't really need to do that right now. Just going to be doing this standing. Alright, this thing caught me with some sort of bite attack. Gotta use one life elixir. Taking this thing out. I'm going to be finishing this thing no matter what. So whatever life elixirs I have, I'm going to be using them. Gone off another ultimate technique. The design of this level is pretty cool to me. It's more of an urban sort of a setting. Got the graffiti, all that stuff around. Also got club music in the back. Most of the time. Level design is pretty much the same, but there's slight variations like the graffiti and all that stuff on this one. It's not as bad as some might say about it though. Alright, chopping this thing into pieces. Knocked out that attack. Guillotine through that zombie. Going right into a air combo. Got that zombie too. This isn't going to be the last one. Gotta head up. Knew there were zombies up here since we were getting shot at by something. Going to drop that thing all the way to the bottom floor. I think there's one more left. There might be another one. Music's kind of hitting right now. Alright, took that thing's head off. Might just stay here just to listen to the music, like damn, you know what I mean? Hold on, gotta go back this way. Apparently we have to go through the store. Now I'm out here. Disco in Tokyo. Alright, I guess that's the name of the club or something. Well, I'm heading down. This seems to be where I find myself a shrine. Finally.
New work, if you're interested.
Gotta turn in these missions. But before I do that, let's buy some life elixirs. Just got 2 divine life elixirs. Kind of messed up right there. Need to buy a couple more
Hope that helps.
regular life elixirs, which kind of buys out everything in the store.
Job's all done. You're good at this.
Now I'm submitting some missions.
Job's all done. You're good at this.
And there it is. Submitted everything. I have a few to accept, so I'm going to be doing that. Have a whole ton of missions to work on. Not close to being done with a lot of them. Well, in this series, I'm not really focused on side missions or whatever. I might get a few of these done, but I might not. Need to head off. Maybe I should unlock a new move though. So I'm going to be talking to Tyrion.
Learn this one.
Dude got hella ninja coins. Might as well use some of them. Art of Adornment level 2. Reflect Blood Raven form. That's going to be costing 20,000 ninja coins. Perfect block. Blood Raven form. It's alright. I'm just going to unlock this. Reflect Blood Raven form.
If you want to test it
looks
out,
cool to me.
now's your oh, too good for
Not going
practice,
to be
huh?
practicing that for now.
I feel sorry for the sucker who crosses you next.
Alright, I'm off. Looks like I need to head down here. Just ran into some more dogs. Need to take all of them out. Knocked one of them in the air. I didn't finish him off. That's probably my mistake. Kind of low on life. Probably gonna have to heal. Just switched off to Tozen, which did the job. That one just appeared right before me like some sort of magic trick, but we took that thing out too. Now I think I'm free to go into this portal. Which brings us back into the realm of the dead. Let's get on that little ninja raft or whatever you want to call this thing. I got the name of it, alright? Now I'm going right into an air combo. That was the first time I'm doing an Azuna drop with the staff, so it's good that it's possible to do it with the staff. Ended up dying though, so I'm coming back. Trying to do this without dying this time. So I'm assassinating one of the demons. That makes things a little bit easier. Just jumped out of that air combo. Alright, tagging him down. Trying to switch weapons out as much as possible. Guess that's it. I swear there seemed to be more demons the last time when I first came here. Got a crimson blood pellet from that chest. Guess I need to go this way. Swing off this. Get back onto that raft / surfboard thing. Now I'm over here. Thing I got. Collecting the blood orbs. Alright, that thing died pretty savagely. I could have assassinated that dog too, but I missed my opportunity. Instead, I just attacked that thing out of nowhere, but it's going to be working out either way. As you just seen. One more dog over here. That was the last one. This gives me a divine life elixir. Got everything. Also seems like he can do another set of bird flips there. So let's just go ahead and look around a little bit. Now I can move on to the bird flips. I think that's where we came from. Might not be. Let me just check. Seems to be some sort of cave here. What was that noise? I thought I heard something. Looking around, there doesn't really seem to be anything here. What's this purple thing? Alright, just disappeared. I think that was a Gordy. After a while, I kind of figured it out. I snuck up from behind this thing, and I just snatched it up. We've successfully captured another Gordy. This gives us 2 out of 5. Let me confirm that. Need to go to missions. Make that 3 out of 5. Messing up with my count. I need 2 more of those Gordies and I'll be done. Need to go down that direction. Or maybe there's something hiding over here. Maybe. Just maybe. I think I used this to climb up. So I'm not going to be doing that. Climbing on this wall. Doing a little bit of an obstacle course. Guess I'll stop here. Seeing a chest. Do I have to fight anything? Guess not. Another life elixir. Where does this go? I'm kind of curious about it. Jumping down. And I'm going to check things out. Seems to be something hiding down here. Let's pick it up. Beautiful mineral. That'll be one of them. Let's open this chest. I'm still not sure what these Kongao iron brews do. But I got another one. Let's just jump into the water. Looks like I gotta make a jump. Once I get past this. Alright, finally got through. Have to get onto the wall. Messed up. So this had me do this one more time. But this time I didn't fall. Got all the way to the other side. Is that a giant? Probably is. Gonna have to kill a whole bunch of enemies when I get down here. Since we have to execute the enormous fiends. That's gonna be a mission. Hopefully I don't die here. Gonna be using staff the majority of the time. Might just switch off when I need to. Avoiding as many attacks as I can. I am getting hit by like a couple attacks though. Getting him with the combo. Just not trying to overcommit. Into an ultimate technique immediately, which took that thing down. Forced me to use another life elixir since I did get hit. Getting low on on life elixirs once again. Hoping I find a shrine right after this. Well, I'm taking it out. Actually completed that mission.
It's done.
Now I get to turn it in. Looks like this is the direction we have to head, which means we have to fly a little bit. Wanna try that out? Going over here. And I didn't make it the first time. But after a few more times, I finally made that jump. Now we're in this location, which is exactly where we were at the very start before we started exploring that place. Back out here. See another one of these demon portals. Trying to take it out as quickly as possible, which takes like 3 hits with their gargantuan hammer. Even with me trying to be conservative with life elixirs, I'm running low. Almost fell into the water too. I'm tripping. Back over to this side. That thing got taken out. I'm going to try to take out every single one of these things in this area, and I think I did that. Unlocked another weapon skill. Is there anything hiding down here? Maybe. Nah. Well, another body of water. I'll just go ahead and check things out anyways. Well, good thing I did. A couple of chests and this thing, which is another beautiful mineral. This gives us 2 of them. Also, a life elixir in this chest. Rejuvenation elixir. It's alright. Let's go back to this side. Got backtrack a little bit. Is there anything hiding down here? Looks like I'm gonna jump off that ramp, slide over this, which I messed up on. Alright, got it. Ran into another rock. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and slide into this. Getting somewhere now. Guess we're over here. Just found some blood orbs and some dogs. I'm finding them off. Hopefully there aren't too many of these things around. That's one of my new moves I unlocked for the Chosen. I think it's pretty cool for a single enemy. I still don't think it's good overall compared to the other weapons. I mean, it's not bad neither. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying I have more uses for the staff and Takamenakata. Well, I got him a little bit there. Smash that dog in half. Going after that dog, but then another dog bit Yakumo from behind. He'll set off bloodlust. need to move away from the horde. Now I'm out of life elixirs, which isn't a good thing for me since I'm probably going to be dying if I don't get any more life elixirs. Alright, check that dog out. Still haven't absorbed those blood orbs too. As you can see, I'm standing right here. Nothing's happening. Had to jump towards it for something to happen too. Well, I'm almost done with these dogs. Just gotta keep moving around. Well, I'm thinking I'm almost done. There seems to be more of them than ever. Don't know why. Carry that attack. I think this will be a war of attrition. And I'm failing. Oh, I got that dog. Another bloodlust. Hopefully I can get the job done. Alright, well, this is gonna hurt. That took out most of my life. I have hair on my life bar right now. That was it. Ended up getting taken out. Learned that there was portal up here, so I'm going to be destroying this thing, which makes it hella easier since all I have to do now is take care of these 3 dogs, and that's it. We'll make that 4. Alright, let's go up here. Found a chest. This gives me a life elixir.
Got it.
That would be our 3rd beautiful mineral. Guess that completes the mission. Let's jump into the winds. Gotta do this again. Was thinking we were gonna fall off the cliff there. Let's jump over here. Let's head down a little further. Oh, fight some sharks now. Did not mean to go into photo mode. I'm trying to heal. It still happens like that for me. And it turns out that seems to be a problem that's going on with my controller or something. Like if I'm pressing, you know what, regardless of that. Getting right back into the fight. Well, that's one of the new moves I unlocked for staff. I'm just not sure how it's useful right now. I mean, I see it bouncing me up and all that stuff, but when I come down and attacking, I mean, it would be great if there was an enemy down there to see how much damage it does exactly. I'll see eventually. What I need to do right now is destroy that portal before it spawns any more zombies. Okay, what happened here? For some reason, I ended up in that corner, and it turned out to be some sort of glitch, which had me dying. Now I'm back, giving this one more go. Just gonna stick with my staff for a little bit. Team through that zombie into nowhere. Don't even know where it's at right now. There goes another demon. Only a couple more left now. He's got some combos. Trying to take out the zombie portal now. Just took it out. As well as that zombie. Alright, working on the dog. I'm not trying to focus too much on that dog since it does do a lot of damage. And also, when you focus on that dog, the smaller dogs are going to be attacking from side in. Well, that's it for that thing. How much damage did that do? Seemed like it took most of my life bar. Alright, got him. And I'm out of life elixirs. Which isn't a good thing. Hoping this is supposed to be enough. Maybe. Alright, that's it. Thankful. Need to find Umi. Don't think there's anything else around here. No chest or anything hiding for us. Just coming over here. Looks like there's some sort of portal on the side. Gonna be opening this portal out of curiosity sake. Now I'm in this room, trying to see where the shrine is. It's kind of dark in here. Seeing Trajan's Raven. Just turning around a little bit, looking. Finally seeing the shrine.
Good to see you, Yakumo.
Now you get a chance to turn in these missions. Gonna be starting this one.
Sending payment your way.
Thought I took out enough of those sharks.
All finished. Sending payment your way.
Got another one turned in. Gave me a phantasmal
See you
herb.
later, Yakumo.
Now I'm out of the shrine. I need to go back in and actually buy some of these elixirs. Almost forgot to do that.
Pleasure doing business with ya. Be safe out there.
Well, there it is. Spent a whole bunch of ninja coins. Trying to see where I need to go. Trying to just jump up there. I'm not sure why it's not letting me. Alright, well, there's the portal. Let's do this. Alright, I'm back out here. I don't know what that thing is, but we have to fight it. Seems to be some sort of extraterrestrial salamander or something. Alright, we just got hit pretty freaking hard right there. That forced me to heal a little bit. Just used a small life elixir. Maybe I should use another one. I'm not trying to go into photo mode. Just keeps trying to put me into photo mode for some reason. Had to dodge out that attack. Still suffered some damage for some reason. See an exclamation point. Try to parry that thing. Didn't work out since this thing jumped in the air. I wasn't really prepared for that. And that ended me.
Quick.
Yakumo is saying that he wants to end quick, but I ended up dying to this thing for several hours. And I learned some things about this boss, and that is incredibly cheap. Like if it hits you, then you're losing a large chunk of your life. Has huge amount of range, and it's incredibly big. And this is a pretty small arena. So this doesn't really give you a lot of room to move. This caused me to come up with this strategy, which is basically to trap this thing in a loop. As you can see, I'm just jumping away, charging up a little bit. Have to dodge when I have to dodge, but I'm just getting enough room to where I can charge up my ultimate technique and then constantly hitting this thing with it, which is doing the job. It's just taking a little bit still since this thing's so freaking tanky. It's essentially a Souls boss. I'm only saying that because of how it acts. It can't one-shot you, but it can two-shot you. Just gotta remember that one. Although sometimes it can one-shot you depending on what it hits you with. I'm still hitting this thing with constant ultimate techniques though. It's going to be seeming kind of like a bored boss fight, but this is the only way that I found that's a guaranteed win against this freaking thing that I don't like. It's incredibly cheap. I got to reiterate that. In terms of fairness, I don't see it. Like I always see like people try to defend that and say like, oh, this is so fair and that's fair. It's not fair, alright? When this thing is like hitting you and taking you out in like 2 hits at the beginning of the fight, it's not even 10 seconds. That's not fair, alright? I don't care how you try to put it. That's why I have to create this little loop for this boss and just trap this thing in it. It's gonna do the same thing every single time. It's just gonna lunge at you, or it's going to be doing this sweeping attack. Last attack does would be running towards you, and each and every single one of those times, if you time it correctly with this ultimate technique, then you have enough time to do that, like you're seeing right here. I'm just constantly tagging this thing. It makes it a pretty easy boss fight if you do it this way and not try to fight it the normal way, which would probably be how it should be played. But no, that's not what I'm doing. Because of how cheap this thing is, I have to do this. I'm not really a fan of a lot of Souls mechanics, to be honest. Just off-putting. Especially as a hack and slash fan, I'm not really expecting this in a Ninja Gaiden game. This is going to be the second phase of the fight where this thing transforms. Now you have to not only fight this thing, but the fodder that it spawns out of it. My only tip on this is to not even focus on the fodder at all. Just run around, because this thing's going to be too busy hitting its own soldiers. Now when this thing is lunging at you, then I'm going to hit this thing with the ultimate technique. As you can see right there, I'm doing some damage. Also, when I can have a few hits, I will take them. Just see an exclamation point. Hit him with the Blood Raven attack. Have most of my life since the majority of the first life bar was spent doing nothing but ultimate techniques. Just hit that thing with Blood Raven attack. Don't really have a lot of life on me. Have to use a Divine Life Elixir. have a little bit of space right now. Had to dodge out that one. See, in the second phase of the fight, it does introduce some new moves. Kind of like when it spits out those little boogers at you, whatever you want to call it. Just trying to stay away when it does that. I tried to attack it when it was doing that thing, like flailing around and all that stuff like that, but the only thing that happened was me dying. Getting low on life again, since this thing does an incredible amount of damage with each and every single one of its attacks. Got it with another ultimate technique. Timed that one out correctly. Hit this thing with the hammer. Got bit, which did a whole bunch of damage. That'll be it though. Finally finished this thing off. Turn into skeletons, which I'm gonna be honest, is kind of anticlimactic since it did piss me off to the point where even after I beat this boss, not feeling a sense of accomplishment in a way. Well, I need to unlock some weapon skills. I'm trying to see what I can unlock this time. Maybe the Sunset Breaker or the Banishing Breaker. This thing seems to be pretty good, so I'm unlocking that. That takes me down to 19,000 points, so I'm going to be unlocking another one, which will be Light-Footed Strikes, since I feel that is something that I need. Well, I don't think there's any more chests to pick up around here. Could be wrong. No, I don't see none. Alright, we're out here now. I don't know where this place is, but I see another portal. Guess we're leaving the realm of the dead. And that'll be the conclusion of chapter 9. Lost an amazing 119 times against that freaking boss. I mean, it's not every single death that can be attributed to that boss, but I did get a D for Lesser Ninja, 25,687 karma points, and the rest of my stats.
Nice night for a swim. Tell me, Yakumo, do you really plan on keeping this up?
Fuck off. Stay out of my way.
Looks like we have entered chapter 10, Bound in Spirits. And that was a little interaction between Yakumo and Ayami, which is one of the previous Ninja Gaiden characters, or what I would consider one of the real Ninja Gaiden characters. Either way, this is going to be saved for next time. I feel like I did enough in this episode, especially with all the gauntlets and the boss fight, which was, I would say, BS hard. But that's my opinion of it. If you enjoyed this episode and what I did in it, then you can help out the channel by leaving that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. I want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to the channel. Until next time, hope you all have a good one. Peace out.